Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me once again for one of these diary entries, a Fate Grand Order diary entry to be exact. And we're getting pretty low on the summertime fun here. And I'm just about done with all of the missions and getting all of the different items to finish up all of the inventory for the shop there. But there we go. Skadi Ruler, the last of our previous year's summer servants. She has come back along with Wu Shan, who I'm looking for a copy of that Skadi, as well as 3 copies of that Wu Shan. Yep, it's another one of those where I got more of the 5 stars than I got the 4 stars, and bit of a surprise, but hey, will sometimes that's a good thing there, because then you've already got a little bit in on there on the 5 stars. So I've already clicked off on that one shot there, and of course, we wouldn't be getting anywhere if we did not have our buddy fishing session there. Any of these past ones here, we know that we need it there, but nothing off of that one there. Neither of the servants. Let's get into the 10 shots there just to see, well, I guess 11 shots, just to see if we might be able to get them there. I'm really hoping we can get those 3 easily shots, as well as the Scott, just to finish up really strong. Starting off with Reality Marble, nothing too special there. Going in, getting a little bit of the cruising date with Zenobia. That's fine. More craft essence. Oh, like I said, it's not a summoning for these summer servants without the fishing CE, and nothing in on it there. So we are gonna keep on moving along. Got my fingers crossed here. I really like this CE art as well, just with the 2 Onis. They're just, I don't know. It's just a cute little artwork of them there. Zenobia wanting to come back there. Not necessarily a bad thing for us, but we are looking for a couple of different ones, getting a little bit more of that 5-star. Now, we had finished up the second copies of those there, so unfortunately can't use them anymore, so we'll just keep on moving on to the next one, see if we might be able to get it. It's starting off with the servant, so could be, but it just looks like it's a Shuhu. Maybe that's a good indication there, because or no, Shufu likes Shufu likes the, what was it, the cryptor that ended up being it's Lady U, but I can't remember. It's you something. But yeah, I think that she actually likes her, and it's not Wu Shan instead. So that's too bad. A little bit of a Lancer to start off with this one here. A little bit of Hozoin Ishun. Great guy. Got done really dirty in Shimosa. Getting some Twin Tails there. Would not mind some Twin Tails there. So, that will come through. A little bit of Tokiome there, looking at some crystals, I guess. Maybe try to pass them down to Rin. Anything else you got there for us? It looks like Zenobia still wants to go out on a date there. We're getting a little bit of gold. Fingers crossed. Caster, that's a good sign. And there we are, getting our first copy of Woo of the Day. That is what we like to see. And still going on there, so that's nice. Oh, like we said, gotta have the fishing CE there. But getting a Woo there, that's a perfect thing there. We need 2 more copies of her now to finish her off. So 2 more casters and a ruler. That's what we're hoping for. Jean and Estrella, please do not spook us there. That has happened in the past there. I think that I was pulling for Skadi, and I ended up getting a Jean, and that you know, I wouldn't exactly say it was a crash out, but it was definitely a disappointment there. Because, I mean, hey, you know, John's been around forever, and don't necessarily need her anymore there. Fishing CEs, though, but of course, you know, we have to get those there, you know. Definitely, you know, a fishing CE and a date with Zenobia are like the quintessentials of these here. If you do not get it in a multi, like, is it actually a real multi? Like, can you actually say that? All right, another servant. Fingers crossed. Caster or ruler. Okay, another caster. That's a good sign there for us. Double-sided. Please be another Wu. And there we go, another Uzeshan. There we go, there we go, there we go. So that'll be MP4 there for her. And we got four Oni CEs. Very nice, very nice. So we are looking for one more caster and a ruler. It would be so nice to be able to do that there. Just get it all finished up nice and tidy with a bow on the top for this summer season. It's been a hot one, that's for sure. Like, hot and humid and completely uncomfortable. One more Infinity Blue there, okay. You know, the 5-star CEs are coming a little bit easier this time, but like I said, you gotta have the fishing. The boys, so it looks like Taigon Wong is trying to be a little bit more loyal than Zenobia is, because I think that he's shown up in every single multi, as well as the one shot for this one here. Starting off with another reality marble like we did last time there. Not feeling good about this multi then. A little bit of rhythmed birth there. Okay, I thought that it was just going to end on that with not even fishing buddies. Okay, Zenobia's coming back. If it ends without Taigon Wong, they're really competing with each other, trying to like they're trying to one up each other. They're trying to go one in, one out. Oh my god, another reality marble. That's it's not looking good there. Oh, or no, we're getting a servant. Okay, is this the last? Ooh, they would be great double-sided casters. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, there we go. You know, definitely getting a 5-star is very, very nice, but these 4-stars, they come around so rarely that if you don't either get them or you don't max them out, you might never, not never, but it's along the lines of, hey, you know, it would be nice to have Nidocris Assassin be finished up there, because, you know, she's from the second summer festival there. But she is currently not maxed out because she has not had a rate up since she's had, what do you call it there? I think that she might have had one rate up for like a New Year's event or something like that. But I know I saw some of the scheduling there, and she's gonna have a rate up with Ptolemaeus, and that's gonna be perfect there to finish her up. We did get to finish up Wu this time there, which is perfect, and we had fishing buddy Taigon Wong. Let's see if this one here is going to be enough for us to get the Skadi, since we've gotten the 3 Wus. We just need one more there. Lancer's unfortunately not going to do it, just a little bit of aroma there. Taigon Wong still trying to be best buds for the summertime, and it keeps on going there. Some more twin tails, won't mind that either. And is that it? Nope. And keep on going. Is it Zenobia? Oh no, Taigon Wong's going in for the double date. I think Zenobia's in a bit of a trouble there, especially if she doesn't show up. Yeah. We've got Infinity Blue instead. Zenobia kind of getting cooked there. Unfortunately, Skadi did not show up, though it didn't really add all that much quartz there. So I'm going to be right back to maybe go for another quick little round there, see if maybe she'll show up then. Be back in one moment. All right, I'm back. Just got a little bit more just to see if maybe, just maybe, she'll try to show up here for us with just a couple more pulls. You know, there's the possibility that she doesn't, and this will go in on a another set of pulls there once I have enough there. Soul Eater, you know, we're not looking at that sort of anime here. This is Fate Grand Order. This is not Soul Eater. You know, we'll get our own stuff there. Oh, Rainbow, please. It's not. Oh my goodness, we lost the foot. Oh, our fishing buddy decided to transcend the craft essences to show up in person himself to say, I'm a rainbow summon. And he shows up. Now I only have one copy of him there because he's in the main gacha. He shows up here. This is still a great pickup. It's just unexpected, and I would like to get the Skadi, but that's the best part is we got Taigon Wong, another copy of him there, just along the summons, and we still have the opportunity of getting the Skadi, and she still, you know, has the pity pulls, if you will. But my goodness, that's absolutely hilarious that we've seen so much of him, and he decides to show up here in the summons himself. My goodness, he's a jokester. Look at how happy he is in that photo. Zenobia has not shown up once in Servant, and she's behind in craft instances. No, she's trying to get back here. She's like, no, I'm the one that's trying to go out on a date there, not Taigon Wong. It's like, are you sure about that? I mean, he's a 5-star. I think he's a bit harder to pull than you are, and you haven't even shown up yet. Oh boy. Absolutely hilarious. Got a little bit of Medea, you know, a little bit of Scholastic Casta. Just still looking for that one last servant. Yeah. Taigon Wong, we know. You adore us. Okay. Most of the time this means 4-star. We're looking for ruler. Okay. So it is a caster. At least it's Wuze Shan, because now we can get a couple extra coins for her. Just to make sure that all of her stuff... Oh, we're going in for the double. That might have been quick enough that it's the same one. No, please. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There we go. Oh, fantastic. We get the Taigon Wong. We're finishing up with the fishing CE as well. Look at that there. Exactly what we needed. Starting off with the date with Taigon Wong, going in, getting the Wuze Shan, and immediately after getting the Skadi there. Both of them, well, Skadi's not finished up yet, but Wuze Shan is finished. And we ended up getting another Taigon Wong. But here's the thing about it there. I have these extra USOs, and I think by doing this, we max out Skadi. And honestly, don't really need to summon for anymore. We don't need the CEs. We don't need Wuze Shan anymore. We got her maxed out. Let's do it. Skadi right in our box. Get some extra coins there for picking her out there, and if I am remembering this correctly there, and get into Noble Phantasm, you know, we'll finish up a little bit of Wuze Shan there, because this is going to be the end of all of our summer. She's finished up. Go in for our Skadi. Got 2 copies there for her. Max her on out. Perfect. That'll finish her up. But probably the most important thing is here. Taigon Wong, we got an extra copy of you, buddy. time to go out for a little bit of fishing. So thank you very much for coming on with me here on this little summer journey there. I know it's probably going to be a little bit later than it should be because of my vacation, but you know, we ended up getting pretty lucky with our summons there. So until the next one comes out, this is gonna do it for now. Though maybe by the next one that comes out, I might still be putting some of these out, but I'm gonna try to get them out. Hopefully, they've gotten out quicker there. But thanks for joining me in on this diary entry and being able to see everything come to fruition there, finishing up all of last year's servants there, getting honestly quite a bit of the current year's ones, though unfortunately Suzuka Gozen, probably my most look forward to out of all of the servants, was the one that was, well, her and another tied there, but for them to be kind of the least likely to show up there, it's a little bit sad there, but hey, that's how it'll go. They'll come back another time. But we got to finish it off with our best fishing buddy coming in and joining us himself there for the first time that I'm getting him as a spook. So hey, thanks for coming in, Taigon Wong. Thank you for coming in and joining me on this journey. I wish you the best. Have a lot of luck. Have a nice evening. Good day, good morning, good night. Whatever has it there. Wish you best of luck for whatever you are up to. Please take care of yourself until next time. I'll look forward to when you come on back. But until then, I'll see you later.